Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour. My name's Tim Baghurst, joining you for this final match of the evening. It's the double semifinals. Semifinal number 2. It is Rodriguez Munoz against Salas and Herrera. New pairings, actually all new pairings. Salas, Herrera, Munoz, and Rodriguez. The big story this evening, Montse Mejia hit in the back by Mania. Unfortunate, complete accident. Really Mejia's fault if we go back and look at the replay, but certainly left a mark on Mejia. She was unable to play the way she had been and is moving very gingerly below me. We'll see if she plays in the final tomorrow. Knowing her, she's a fighter, she'll give it a go, but certainly don't want her to get injured further. But let's concentrate on this match. Herrera and Salas, a new pairing this weekend. The great divorce happened between Longoria and Salas, between the U.S. Open and this tournament. And the same happened between Herrera and Mejia, and so they said, well, let's play with each other's partners. We're just waiting for Salas and Herrera to get on the court. Our official for this match is Kehlani Lawrence. Not really sure what the holdup is. All right, here they come. So a new matchup, 2 power hitters, tall, rangy players, taking on Munoz and Rodriguez, who are a new pairing. Both of them good doubles players, but they're going to have to play together, and they did last night. They did quite well. Of course, they did to get to the semifinals. So let's settle in. Now's your chance to make some predictions. Just looking for our second line judge, who has vanished. If you're just joining us, Mania and Mendez are in the final in doubles, and Mejia and Herrera are in the final of singles. It's a chilly outside this evening, Cheryl Godinez, but it's hot on the court.
Hello? It's freezing. We're still looking for Denise. Denise?
I saw 5 degrees with the wind chill out there.
Oh, was
and
it?
that was about 3 o'clock this afternoon. I can't imagine how cold it is here in Chicago tonight.
Oh, I've lived here all my life, and I'm still like, oh my gosh, it's so cold. But hey, any further word on Mejia?
I talked to her a little bit. She's just actually leaving the court area, and is ginger.
Yeah.
Fran Davis says I don't think she'll be playing tomorrow in the final.
Really?
But that's just Fran Davis' opinion,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
We know Mejia is a tough competitor.
Absolutely.
We know Mejia will be sore in the morning, but I'm sure a couple of Advil and a little bit of motivation to win a title, we might see Mejia tomorrow. I would be surprised if we don't, if I'm honest.
I would be very surprised. I mean, come on.
At the same instance, you don't want to injure yourself further.
True.
Right? You don't want to put yourself out of the Maryland, the Christmas Classic in Maryland.
Well, we don't know what the severity of the injury either.
Right.
We have to wait and see how it feels in the morning. Oh, I thought that might have been short. Okay.
Mejia was certainly ginger. And there she is. She's just down below us.
Mm-hmm.
We hope, of course, she's okay for tomorrow.
Wow.
Great shot.
Side out.
So yesterday, Salas and Herrera, first game looked a little bit sketchy,
I
trying
didn't
to
see
figure each other out, and then they really settled into a groove and blew away their opponents in game 2 with lots of hard hitting.
Well, yeah, I'm excited to see them a little bit here.
And this is how it started last time, with Salas making a few unforced errors. Then she got warmed up, and those guns of hers started firing, and it quickly became a comfortable game 2.
Well, I'm sure they feel like they want to make a statement,
Sure.
you know.
I mean, they've made this decision to switch partners, and now they have to justify it.
Mm-hmm.
Side out.
And I haven't seen Maria Renee and Carla play.
No, this is a unique pairing this
in person either.
weekend, too.
Mm-hmm. Who has Maria been playing with typically? Gabby?
Gabby.
Yeah.
And if Gabby was here, I think she's obligated by the government to play
right.
with Gabby.
Right.
Martinez we're talking about.
Half out. 0 serving 1.
Oh, that was a rip.
I like that. Take another look at this
Wow,
serve.
what?
That's certainly a game plan. Straight down the middle. Salas like, wait, what? Me? I'm supposed to retrieve that? 1-1.
Well, it just shows you have to be ready for anything in doubles.
Second serve.
Absolutely.
And there they are going lob up the middle. You know, 2 backhands in the middle,
Side out.
right? So
1 serving 1.
especially with these two. I mean, that would definitely be my strategy with Samantha and Alexander, is go up the middle, especially with the new partnership. There's going to be confusion, and they're really both really stronger on their forehand sides, in my opinion.
Agreed. Really, I would say Rodriguez is the only doubles specialist, and I don't mean that as a disparagement to her singles play, but she is not. She's the least successful singles player on this court,
Of the group.
and I think, Salas, of course, always winning with Longoria, Herrera with Mejia. Rodriguez has been very successful with Martinez.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Half out. 3 serving 1. Point.
Skip ball, Munoz.
4
But
serving 1.
what a low percentage. I mean, to me, low percentage shot, short hopping a hard Z, especially early in the match when you're probably not really warmed up. I think it's so. Well, she pulled that out of her hat, but
That talk about low percentage.
yeah.
Court. Second.
Rodriguez has a really nice jam serve that works well in doubles. Trying to use it there. 1 serving 4.
Wow.
Interesting.
shot.
Take another look at this. That's Herrera's ball, right? But look at Samantha Salas racing over. So there's a clear strategy that Herrera's going to sit in the middle, and Salas is going to cover a little bit more of the rear.
Which is actually interesting.
Isn't
I
it?
would think it would be the other way around, if anything.
And
but,
when
but
Longoria Salas played together, Salas was really the team captain who covered the majority of the court. Longoria, the patient, go to the ceiling, don't make the mistakes. And same with Herrera. Well, Herrera was the opposite. Herrera stayed deep, hit the shots.
Yeah,
Mejia was the one who scampered around the court with the hands. So these two still trying to figure each other out, I think.
Yeah.
Point. 5 serving 2.
Good Z. Screen there.
Replay.
Salas doesn't like it.
5-2.
¿Por qué? You heard it. I mean, you heard it on the microphone.
Pretty obvious, though, I
That's
think.
I thought you were going to say a good impersonation, but thanks, Cheryl.
It was, actually.
We're certainly enjoying being here at the Glass Court Swim and Fitness Club in Lombard, Illinois. Skip ball, Lombard, Illinois,
5 serving
just
2.
outside of Chicago. Very blustery, wintry weekend this has been.
Well, and it was 70 degrees about a week and a half ago, so it's, I think we're done with summer. Like a few weeks ago, I still thought it was summer. You know, it felt like it.
Point. 6 serving 2.
6-2, Herrera Salas in control of this first game.
It's a good shot.
Beautiful shot from Alexander Herrera.
2.
It's what everybody knows her for, forehand pinch. You just have to stay away from it.
And that goes back to hitting balls up the middle here in this matchup with these two, right? You can't give Alexandra that opportunity to hit that left corner. Oh, dear.
Side out.
Salas checks her racket.
2 serving 7.
The pen green ball is a challenge in these green tinted courts for sure. You've played on these courts many years.
Oh, yes, this is my court. It's really a great court once you get used to it.
There's that jam serve. And swing and a miss from
See, she should have waited
Munoz.
on that and let that come off the back or hit it into the back probably.
Point. 3 serving 7. Side out. 7 serving 3. Point.
another great shot from Herrera.
8 serving 3.
Great long rally. I'm joined in the commentary box by TJ Bomba. Cheryl Godinez did a switch out, and it's just pressure from Herrera Salas in this first game.
Right. Well, no surprise there, really. And how nice to have, former racquetball pro and #1 player Cheryl Godinez here at her home club, home court, standing in here with the commentary.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been fun having somebody join me on the mic. It's and somebody who has an intimate knowledge of this club, but also racquetball. She's played, she dominated for years.
Right.
And has been there and done it. And I know loves being here and watching and I think she would be the first to admit that the different level of player now to when she played. Different rackets, different strings, different training, more power, fitness, speed. It really is a different game to where the era that she played in.
Right. She was also commenting last night about how much more often the women players cut the ball off in the front of the court, and that was something that she didn't do, and her opponents didn't do very much at the time she played. So I thought that was very interesting.
Wow, what a great anticipation from Herrera. Watch this. Gets up there and then does something very positive with it. Salas really, her job is to cover, I think, a little bit more of the back, Herrera the front. And it's working well so far, 10-3.
Oh.
My goodness. I was just about to say, TJ, in our first doubles match, we heard tremendous communication between all four players. You, me, yours, mine. Not really hearing that in this one.
Yes, and that rally was a lot of cross court, which we saw last night. Wait till this rally's over. Last night when we watched Nancy Enriquez and Cheryl Lotz play this team, Alexandra Herrera and Samantha Salas, who are really big hitters, very tough. I felt like Nancy Enriquez and Cheryl Lotz tried to play power to power with them, and I hope that Munoz and Rodriguez don't get stuck in that same power battle, because they will lose it to this team.
Agreed. Look at that.
These two need to be scrappy and pinch, and they need to change speed and pass, and
yeah, they need to play a different style.
yes.
Look at that. Different style from Munoz. Platt winner off that drive serve.
Yeah, and Splat can catch anybody off guard.
Three serving 12. I like the idea of this drive serve through the middle.
4 serving 12.
4-12.
And actually, I'd like to see her do something else like that down the middle.
Replay. 4 serving 12.
A replay coming up, 4-12. One of the interesting things I was talking to Cheryl about is that a lot of these players, let's finish this rally.
Almost.
We've seen so many new pairings, and what we have seen is the consistent pairings, all sponsored by the same companies, wearing the same clothing. So we saw, you know, 2 Gearbox players wearing blue, and they matched. And then this weekend, we've seen different pairings with different sponsors now trying to match each other with colors. And
Well, it's a very professional look for, in my opinion, for the LPRT,
Yeah.
that the players are really making the effort. It's not a requirement, it's for the LPRT players, but it is highly recommended that they wear matching colors in doubles.
4 serving 12.
4 serving 12.
But the doubles bracket this weekend has been so interesting. I was really excited
One of the
about
most diverse
Yes.
that we've ever seen.
really excited about it coming into this event.
Four serving 12.
Stayed in the court. Munoz did really well. And Rodriguez did very well also.
Serving 12.
Couple of points for Munoz and Rodriguez. Chile and Guatemala against a Mexican team.
Side out.
Herrera forehand pinch winner. She's trying to think, TJ. Longoria lost in both singles. Oh, we got an appeal.
Shot good. They're appealing that it skipped.
One agrees, one disagrees. Call stands.
12 serving 5.
When was the last time Longoria wasn't playing on Sunday?
I feel like we asked that question one other time
We did, and
recently, and
struggling
I'm
to
trying
remember the
when
place.
it was. I'm gonna ask that it was. I'm gonna guess that it was Virginia Beach.
It was
in
Virginia Beach.
September,
It was Virginia Beach.
right before the U.S. Open, and then she came back and won the U.S. Open in singles.
Woo! Salas. Not the finest form that a technician would approve, but rips it into the front right, and she's been doing it for many, many years.
Half out. 13 serving 5.
A serve by Herrera. Game point for game number 1 for Herrera and Salas.
Salas, big skip. Game point saved.
5 serving 14. Second.
Unforced error from Munoz. Ball slid along the back wall. Munoz couldn't get it off the back wall. Alexandra Herrera equals forehand pinch.
I'm starting to think that Herrera really likes this court.
No, I said it earlier this
Yeah.
week. This is one of her favorite courts, and she played so well last year here.
She did. She did.
Nice shot, Rodriguez.
14-5.
But still 14-5. Diving effort from Salas. And another game point saved. That's 3.
Second.
But the enforced error, the skip from Carla Munoz on the left side. 5-14.
What is this? Carla Munoz's first time on this court this weekend.
Just trying to remember if Munoz played open. I don't think she did. So it would be her first on this court. Just checking. Yeah, Munoz did not play open. Unusual for her. She usually does.
Well, she can't. She's top 8 now. That's why she cannot play open.
Do you mean, hold on. Do you mean seeded top 8 or?
She's top number 8 ranked player. Top 8 cannot play the open division.
Well done for her. I think that's her first appearance in the top 8,
She's
isn't
been
it?
a little more regular in the quarterfinals over the past several tournaments, working really hard.
Definitely improved in the last season,
I agree.
but still doesn't have that marquee win, that breakthrough tournament where we say she's arrived. Another game point, Herrera, Salas. They've been stuck here for a little while. And still stuck here. That's 5 game points saved.
Right.
Centellas and Lawrence will face off in the final of the Open Division tomorrow. A little luck on the back wall. Ball hits the crack and just dies.
Crazy bounce.
Everyone smiles, but I think Rodriguez and Munoz are smiling a little less.
I like that serve.
Set up. Put away by Munoz. Nice shot. 3-shot rally.
That's a smart. I'd like to see more down the middle serves, different heights, whatever it is, but right down the middle.
Short. Second serve.
I feel like Munoz actually caught her own short serve on that one. And the referee was quick to also call it.
Salas.
Two.
Rodriguez is going to appeal.
Maria and Carla are appealing.
Well, both line judges agree.
14 serving 8.
Well, TJ, it took a while. Herrera Salas raced to that game point and then really slowed down and couldn't get there. And I think that gives Rodriguez Munoz a little momentum coming into game 2.
Yeah, I agree. I was going to say the same thing. They were figuring it out. They were getting a little bit used to this court. And interesting going into game 2. We'll see what happens.
Let's see. Here we go.
Platt Hill Nursery, how can I help you?
For nearly 35 years, Platt Hill Nursery in Bloomingdale has been the cream of the crop in nursery stock. Started by Mr. Platt Hill himself back in the 80s, this one-stop shop for all your planting needs prides itself on their impressive selection of greenery and their even more impressive customer service.
If you don't know what you're doing, you will by the end of the day. You can find out anything you need to know.
With constant competition from big box stores, Platt Hill Nursery relies on its expert staff to be the difference the customers are looking for.
Well, people go into the box stores like Home Depot and Lowe's and Menards, but they don't get the professionalism or the knowledge that they do with the employees that work here at Platt Hill. And we live it, because every one of us is a gardener.
Each planting season brings in more customers every year, and the people at Platt Hill want to be the finest nursery they can choose.
In our mission statement, it says we're supposed to be the best garden center of our time. That's a tall order, and it's something that we strive to do all the time. So in my opinion, we don't want to necessarily be the biggest, but in the end of the day, we want to be the best, and we want to treat our customers to the best product and the best service.
One thing that we like to do is give good customer service, because that's what we do here. That's what makes us Platt Hill Nursery.
And we're back live, everybody. Tim Baghurst, TJ Bomba, JT RB at the controls this evening. Game number 2, Herrera Salas won the first 15-8 against Munoz and Rodriguez.
Let's see, MC Vegas on here, Mike Coulter, who just got done running the big 3-wall ball event in Vegas. Watching Carla Munoz, who was good outdoor player and part of Team 3-wall ball.
Great shot from Munoz. Really, I think he tuned in to listen to us, TJ. I think that was why.
Oh, well, of course.
3-wall ball, such a great event. Beach Bash coming up next, of course.
Yeah, next big outdoor event in March. Smart.
Ooh,
oh my
goodness.
Oh, they just keep playing.
Let's see.
They were making great gets too. Oh, look at that. And then Samantha got. Oh my goodness.
One agrees, one disagrees.
There were so many great gets in that rally, and they just kept going, and then referee had to stop play.
Oh my goodness. Alexandra Herrera.
She looked like she could hit that shot with her eyes closed.
Yeah. Little pop behind Carla Munoz in that drive serve. Smart from Herrera. Hitting that Z ball. Slides along the back glass. Side out 0-0. Another little lucky bounce in the back left corner. Salas looks to the heavens in thanks, but it's just the first point in the second game.
But already a better rally than the entire first game, I think.
Yeah. Great shot, Rodriguez.
1-7-0.
Salas thinks it's good.
Salas' sister is here with her this weekend, and her sister played some racquetball years ago. Not on tour, not that I know of, anyway. But is out here in her corner. Always good to have somebody in your corner.
Oh, absolutely. I've seen several players here competing by themselves.
It's tough when you don't have somebody to look out there too. See the replay.
Yeah, that was short. Second serve, Z serve short.
Short. Second serve.
Clean winner down the line from Herrera.
1-7-0.
Frustration for Munoz. The ball, it just bites on this glass a little differently to the front wall, which is cement. And as you said, Munoz has not played on here this weekend.
Right.
Herrera, in particular, has spent a lot of time on this court.
Yes, and like I said, Herrera had a good event here last year.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Two-handed backhand from Herrera in the middle of that rally.
Yeah.
I like it.
That comes out every once in a while. Herrera is actually making this court look easy. She has no trouble seeing the ball and just seems to be handling everything. And I feel like Munoz and Rodriguez still getting a little more used to it.
Wow. I'd still like to see Herrera and Salas talk a little bit more.
Yeah, but Salas is like, I've had enough of that.
Yep.
Pow.
But then skips that one.
4-7-0.
Another skip.
0-7-4.
Just unforced errors there. 2 in a row by Salas. It's a nice angle from Salas.
We've had a long second game so far. It's only 0-4.
I was just going to say the same thing. I don't feel like the score reflects the good rallies that we've had. I think much better game by Rodriguez and Munoz already in game 2.
But they're not earning points, and that's critical.
Yes. Will they figure it out? Will they start to chip away? We'll see. But much better play, much better angles. Kind of like that they're not trying to bang with the heavy hitters in the court.
Great effort, Salas. And Skip Rodriguez. Salas with the hustle. And Rodriguez just didn't quite get her feet in position. Timeout on the court. It's 6 serving 0. We're doing the same. Welcome back, everybody. Tim Baghurst, TJ Bomba, JTRB at the controls. Thanks so much for watching. Big thanks to Platt Hill Nursery for being the title sponsor for the 30th event here. It's amazing.
30th turkey shoot.
We'll have an appeal from Munoz and Rodriguez. Line judges agree.
What do you think, Tim?
It was difficult for me because of just the position I'm sitting at to be able to see that ball. 7-0. 7-0. Of course, this is a bittersweet moment because this is the Jeff Peters court. And we do remember him fondly, and it brings back memories being here from last year.
Right. I know that the tournament staff was having a tough time doing this event without him, as he played such a prominent role in everything, including fundraising and just everything.
Well, I know that the U.S. qualifiers are going to be held here next year, and the timing is around Jeff Peters, and so it's kind of a neat moment for the Peters family to have qualifiers here.
Side out.
Salas just gets hit by the ball in that one. Tried to dodge it, and you could see he looks to the ceiling. Oh, I can't believe I got hit with that. Nice shot, Rodriguez.
1 serving 8.
For Rodriguez and Munoz, it's just a matter of chipping away. I mean, they just have to focus on 1 point at a time. They're in the service box, keeping that front court position.
Short. Second.
I don't think the players heard that. I guess they did.
One serving 8.
Herrera, to me, this weekend has been the Herrera that we saw back in the spring of 2022. She's back, TJ.
Yes. I think she had, she had an ankle injury back in Kansas.
June, yeah.
Right before Kansas. Was a little disheartened there that she couldn't play singles fully. She had to drop out.
And I asked her in August in Aguascalientes, are you healthy? Yes. 100%? Yes. She still had the ankle brace on. One in Chesapeake.
Sometimes that's mental.
Yeah, one in Chesapeake. Didn't play, I would consider her best racquetball. Didn't have to play Longoria. And then,
But she still won.
But she still won. She grounded out. There's a little communication from Salas. Salas doesn't know it skipped.
I thought it skipped.
We'll have an appeal. I think this appeal. Wow. Both the line judges agree. Sounded good.
You know what I've noticed this weekend? That's really hard to tell, especially from our angle, because a lot of them look bad, but everybody on the court says they're good, and vice versa. Sometimes they sound terrible, and
Serving 9.
I've given up trying to guess from this angle. It's a good serve. Nice.
What a tremendous rally. What a tremendous rally. Players giving everything.
Fun. Good grit, good gets, and then a powerful forehand finish from Samantha Salas. Not a surprise.
One serving 9.
Yeah, I would even like to see like a shoulder high, right down the middle serve.
Oh, that's a nice shot. I was just going to say, Salas doesn't often hit the forehand pinch, but look at that. She should. Beautiful rollout on the right side. Salas lost in the quarterfinals of singles to Erica Mania. 2 close games. Great finish from Herrera. Munoz and Rodriguez fighting hard, lots of rallies, but more getting the ball back rather than taking charge and winning the point. It's defense against offense.
Yes. And I think they're capable. They just have to take advantage when they have the opportunity. Here's one.
Eleven serving one, 4 points away from this match and a place in the final. They'll face Mendez and Mania, who won in a tiebreaker earlier tonight. Final of singles, Mejia Herrera. Mejia with a pulsating win over Longoria. That was a spectacular match this afternoon. Match of the weekend for me.
Yeah, yes, I would say the other one would be the Longoria Lime match.
Also an excellent
really
match.
Edge of your seat match. And the doubles match between Longoria and Mejia versus Lime and Barrios.
Last night.
Also,
last night, yeah.
this has been a good tournament.
Longoria, yes, has played multiple tiebreakers today and yesterday. Timeout on the court taken by Munoz and Rodriguez. We should do the same. We'll be back in just a minute. It's 13-1. We're back in, everybody. 13-1 is the scoreline.
Just like that, we're at match point. So the winner of this match will play Natalia Mendez and Erica Mania tomorrow. Match point saved. Munoz and Rodriguez have a lot of work to do. I've seen it happen.
Yes.
But they really got to stay in the box as long as possible right now. Chip away.
And even then, Rodriguez knew. We all knew. Herrera knew, but Herrera's pinch was just too good. I think, TJ, if Mania and Mendez are watching this match, I think something they'll pick up is that serve through the middle. That jam serve from Mania is going to cause havoc, I think.
If those four end up on the court, it's going to be the tallest women's professional match we've ever had.
Yeah. And just like that, match, says our official Kehlani Lawrence. And Salas and Herrera really comprehensively winning the semifinal 15-8, 15-1.
Right. So this will be a good final tomorrow.
It will be.
I'm looking forward to this. This is two tough teams. Either team could win the title here. They said tallest doubles match ever for the LBRD. Really tough teams, and probably the four 4 out of 5 of the hardest hitters in women's professional racquetball.
And we'll be back for it. We're scheduled for 12 p.m. Central for our singles final. We'll wait and see if Mejia decides to play or not. As in case you didn't know, she was hit in the semifinal of doubles and was clearly injured.
Hit with a racket.
Hit with a racket. Lots of pain afterwards, but we see her gingerly moving about the court tonight. We'll see if she plays tomorrow. I hope she does, but also don't want her to cause herself further injury. If that doesn't happen, good chance we'll move the doubles up to 12 p.m.
Right.
All right, that's all we have. My thanks to TJ Bombaugh for joining me on the commentary. My name's Tim Baggers, JTRB at the controls. Wishing you a very good evening. We'll see you tomorrow.